The Marauders map, we did maybe 30, 40 copies of the Marauders map.
I'd never made an envelope for an owl before. So the Weasley shop and some of the headlines on the Daily Prophet.
Hello, I'm Eduardo Lima.
And I'm Miraphora Mina, and together we're MinaLima and created a new universe for the visuals of Harry Potter. I think it is the first,
Yes.
first thing that I had to do for the films. But it wasn't really me, it was McGonagall who wrote the letter. So I had to imagine how she would do her lettering. There's nothing conventional or classical about the way that it's written. I'd never made an envelope for an owl before. So, so we made all these handmade envelopes and handed them to the animal handler. The head, inside the fluffy head, the head is really tiny, and so it was just too heavy.
And she refused to act.
Yes, said I can't go on screen like this. So there was a very rapid remake to make them on thinner paper. I think they had no contents, and even the seal on the back we couldn't do because every gram was problematic potentially.
In the script, it was showing that we need to do the Marauders map, so we have to go to the book to find out more information if there was more details. And as we know, the description of the Marauders map in the book is a square piece of parchment. For the book works, but for the film would not work. So we had to go and create all those layers and complicate and make that object even more magical.
It does start as something quite banal. It starts as a piece of blank paper, and then everything's about revealing. We wanted to capture the way the school is so complicated architecturally, and it was just about to be filmed, and somebody who was a little bit more thinking properly on the set said the room of requirement. The whole point is that no one should ever know or see or anything. It should be not represented in any way. We drew it all beautifully. We drew the bird cage and everything. So there was a very rapid redraw of that area on the map. It's quite bad design, actually. It was really important to make a product range that reflected who had created it, and it was certainly not us. It was two teenage boys who had no sensibility for design. They wanted to just sell a lot of stuff very quickly. So if you look closely, you'll see that even like the quality of the printing, the colours clash, the typography sometimes is clunky, it's a bit vulgar. Those were the kind of characteristics that we needed to bring in so that you as an audience will immediately understand and believe that this is the result of their efforts, not ours.
I think in the book, it's mentioned maybe 6 or 7 products, and everything else we had to create our own. We used to have this hilarious, again, we should have recorded conversations with the team asking what we can call these objects, or what is, and everyone...
Everything needs a name as well,
yes.
And a brand, and It was difficult with Umbridge because she's so, kind of not unattractive, but so she's deliberately, designed to not like her. Everything is on the face all
everything
sugary,
is pink and lovely,
but actually, so we made the wand very kind of as if it's like something kind of pretty, but actually it's kind of clunky, and it's actually kind of not even very nice design, and of course it has a sort of pinkish jewel in it to keep her pink theme going, and it's very squat, sort of stumpy.
I love creating helping create the world of those characters, especially the villain ones, Bellatrix, Umbridge, because those characters, they are so layered now as well. They have so much going on in their lives that is so interesting. We were all those characters, and it would be great if you could go back and wear the costumes as well.